Yeah, hi everyone. You know what time it is? When I light a candle in the middle of the night? Yup, it is wax seal time. Today I'm gonna try my new haul, which is the star-shaped wax seals. And I got two cases, one which has like metallic mica pearls, and then another one is just solid pastel colors. I bought it because I have heard really good reviews about the consistency of the wax in the star-shaped pearls is thicker. So when you heat up your wax and pour it out and put your seal on top of it, the seal will not like sink totally to the bottom of the desk or the surface. So it becomes like really skinny and thin in the center of the seal. So it is supposed to have like some thicker consistent, and I can already see it when I pour it out for the first time that that last drop of wax is standing on top of the puddle as a independent bead, a small pearl in itself, which is a good indicator of how thick it is. And I can feel it on my first tester here that the seal did not just plummet to the bottom of the desk, so I get a more durable seal that will not easily crack on me. And it's a star-shaped wax that I bought from AliExpress. I've been waiting 7 weeks for it to arrive. And the reason why I bought two cases is because it was some sort of a bundle deal. You really need to keep your eyes open when you shop at AliExpress, because there's a lot of money to be saved looking for bundle deals and free shipping, and yeah, it's just a jungle. Here you can see that pearl dancing on top of the puddle. That's a good indicator of this being a thick wax. The octagon shaped wax beads that I got from Amazon did not act like this, and it was super liquid and just liquid when it was heated up. So what I'm doing here is that I am making like a two-toned. There is a light pink around the crown and then a light pink in the edge, and I decided that I would try it out. So here I take a solid pink and was hoping that the shimmer mica pink around the crown would stand out, but it kind of didn't happen. So I ended up changing my mind. Here I'm pouring it out. I'm working on parchment paper, and I also want to test how it is when you work on a silicone mat, because rumor is that it becomes a bit sticky when you work on a silicone mat. So people are saying that you should use parchment paper. So I also later tested on my silicone mat. Yeah, so now I got that two-toned pink as a background, and you just can't tell. I mean, one is a solid pink and the other one is a shimmery pink, but I didn't like that you couldn't tell it, so I ended up cutting off the edge and then just try once more with a new color. I also noticed that because the star-shaped wax seal is thicker in consistence, I don't really get bubbles when I squeeze my seal down into the wax. It doesn't really create any bubbles on the edges, which is super likable. You can take a lighter and then flame them out, but I would rather not have to have that extra step, because it's just nice when the wax itself is working. So here I try to use only 2 beads for the end wax, which is like on the octagon shaped wax pearls from Amazon, I needed 4 to make a coverage with an edge, but it seems like the star-shaped wax beads are thicker and a little bit bigger than the octagon ones. So I kind of wanted to just work with 2 beads going forward because yeah, it's a learning curve for me also with new wax. But I find it likable that I only need 2 beads to cover most of my seals. So that's just a nice quantity actually, because when I work with the octagon shaped beads, it's like 3 is not really enough, but enough if you're lucky, and 4 is like too much. So it would best be like 3.5 bead to cover up a seal. So it's been just delightful to see that 2 beads could give me a full seal impression. So now I want to try the silicone mat and see if it's true that it's, because it's so thicker and consistent, it will be more sticky on the silicone mat. And I learned that it sure is true. It's still a strong wax. Here you can see that I just cut out the tree. It's a tree that I'm gonna use in a wax seal. Cut it out and placed it back on the seal, and now it's hardening on the silicone mat. And it is true, it is difficult to get off, but the wax is strong, so it's not, you're not gonna like flake off or break and ruin your seal. You just need to be a little bit patient, and eventually you will get it off and it won't be wonky. If I did this drill right here with the octagon shaped beads from Amazon, my wax seal will be wonky, like I have been pulling on it from edge to edge. So here once again I test if 2 beads are enough to cover a whole metal seal head. Oh my god, I hope that you know that I'm talking about a metal seal and not like a marine animal seal, like oh, 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 oh. I hope you can tell the difference, because you know, I know English is not my first language, so but look how 2 beads is enough to cover. So if I took like 3 beads, I would end up having a very fat rim around the seal, which can be likable for some. But I like it. I like it a lot. And I think that I want to try it one more time. You know, after ending recording this, I am sitting and playing with this because it's just so relaxing for me, especially when I'm sleep deprived. So I sit with a quilt wrapped around my body, and then just a cup of tea, and then just slowly sitting and enjoying just relaxed, cozy time making these wax seals. So now I wanted to do one more wax seal with the tree image for this recording here. I really like it a lot. I really like this these star-shaped beads. They are awesome to work with. I also love that it's still a shiny metallic, but not so liquid. Some of the metallic beads become very liquid when they're heated up, but it's not the case with this star-shaped. So here, this is just an extra one that I'm doing before I turn off the camera. It's the same seal. It's so funny when you change out the colors, it becomes something completely different. So even though that it's the same motif for different seals, I end up with likable different results. But I really thank you for watching this. I just made this a short upload, and once again I got the star-shaped wax beads from AliExpress, and it took a long time in delivery, so you have to be like really patient. but I like that fat consistence of the finished wax seal because it's a thicker wax. So no regrets. Bye bye.